Hi, I'm Melissa Tucker, and I'm here to help you unleash the athlete within. What do I mean by unleash the athlete within? I think that with all of my clients and with all of you, you have an athlete within you. And when you learn how to unleash that athlete, you can apply it to anything you do in life, whether it be during a workout at the gym, whether it be in the office or at home in a relationship. When you learn how to unleash your full potential, you can apply it to anything and achieve anything. How do you fuel that athlete within? Through clean eating and proper nutrition? Absolutely. Through rest and sleeping right? Absolutely. But you also have to find that thing that fuels your passion. What is that thing that you can just get that moment of awe? That thing that makes you feel a little bit uncomfortable and stretches you out of that comfort zone and makes you feel alive. That's what you have to do. You have to refuel your motivation before you realize it's even being depleted. That's how you fuel your athlete within. Fineo is a mindset. Fineo is knowing and believing and living that failure is not an option. So let's set your Fineo goal. If failure was not an option, what would you be doing today, and why aren't you doing it? Your Fineo goal is that thing that when you think about constantly, you get that kind of like nauseous butterfly feeling in your stomach, that thing that kind of scares you and makes you feel like you could fail at it. Failure has this like negative tone to it, where if I try and I don't get what I want, then I've failed. Or you can reframe that and go, this is my feedback. Here's this idea, here's this intention, here's this dream, here's this concept that no one has thought about, that I'm gonna put out there for people to grasp onto and jump on board with me. And it's out there, and it doesn't really get the reaction you expect. And that's feedback. And then you take that feedback in, and you reprocess, and you analyze that, and then you put it back out there in a better version. So you haven't gotten failure, you've got the best version of your dream to launch to the world.
Melissa Tucker's presentation was absolutely fantastic, very motivational, informative, and just a lot of fun.
Okay, so you've set your goal, you know what you want, you're totally motivated. And day one, you go out and you do everything you need to do. And day two, maybe you do that same thing. And day three, maybe you get half of that done. And day four, maybe, well, 1/3 of that done. And a week later, you kind of lose track of what it is you were really supposed to do that day. How do you stay motivated? You stay motivated by surrounding yourself with what you want to be. You find yourself a mentor. You surround yourself with people who are better than you at what you want to do. You find someone so good at what they do that all you can do is sponge from their experience. You read from experts, you listen to, you breathe, you eat, you sleep, you live. That's what you do. You are what you surround yourself with.
Very inspiring. Had a lot of different things that I implement in my own personal day life, everyday life, and I really, enjoyed it.
Okay, here's something to think about. The way you do anything is the way you do everything. This concept is something that when I'm working with a client can feel a little bit overwhelming. So we chunk it down a little bit. We look at what is something in life that they do really, really good. If they have their act together at home and they are like on point with, getting the kids out to school on time, getting all the lunches packed, getting to work on time, getting all this stuff done, but they have scheduled themselves out of their workouts or eating properly themselves, we look at the approach and strategy that they use for something that they do really well, and we adapt it to something that they're trying to achieve. And so by doing that, it strengthens their confidence. It makes them see the bigger picture that the way they do anything is the way they do everything.
I spent today with Melissa Tucker and my entire group to launch 2014 and really make sure that we had a group of trainers who were absolutely focused on their goals for this year so they could take their best to their clients as well. And Melissa did a phenomenal job presenting the Fineo philosophy, really helping each individual to dig into what they would take steps towards accomplishing this year, failure was absolutely not an option. And she was able to motivate, clearly articulate the steps that anyone can take once they actually put their mind to something. And I think she did an absolutely phenomenal job in representing both herself, the Fineo philosophy, and her role with Good Life to really partner everything together and ensure that she was delivering a message that everyone can attach themselves to and take forward this year.
So it all boils down to, what is your intention? That can seem kind of overwhelming, so let me give an example to you by letting you know what my intention is. And my intention is, through this platform and through my keynote talks and through my seminars, to help you unleash your athlete within and help you define that strategy that will bring you to your goal that much faster. My intention is to help you create an environment and a confidence to know and believe that failure is not an option. And when you truly believe that, anything is possible. That's my intention.